Deep in the heart of the forest, there was a small village named Greenwood. It was a peaceful place with friendly people, surrounded by lush green trees and a river that flowed through the village. But one day, something strange began to happen. A group of hunters went deep into the forest in search of deer. As they approached a clearing, they saw a strange creature lurking in the shadows. It was large and had glowing eyes that seemed to stare directly into their souls. The hunters tried to chase it away, but the creature was too fast and agile, and it disappeared into the forest. The next day, a group of farmers went to their fields to harvest their crops. They were working when they heard a strange howling coming from the woods. It was loud and deep, and it seemed to be getting closer. Suddenly, a large wolf appeared, its eyes burning with an otherworldly glow. The farmers tried to scare it off, but the wolf didn't seem to fear them. It just stood there, staring at them with its unblinking eyes. The villagers started to become more and more frightened as reports of strange sightings continued to pour in. Some claimed to have seen a man-like figure lurking in the woods, while others reported hearing strange whispers in the night. The village elders grew concerned, and they gathered to discuss the strange occurrences. One of the elders spoke up. "I've heard stories of a cursed forest spirit that haunts these woods. It's said to be a shapeshifter, taking on the form of a wolf or a man, depending on its mood. The creature is said to be vengeful and seeks to punish those who have wronged it." The villagers were terrified. They knew they had to do something to protect themselves from the cursed forest spirit. They hired a group of skilled hunters to track down and capture the creature, hoping to end its reign of terror once and for all. The hunters set out into the forest, armed with traps and weapons. As they searched for the creature, they heard strange noises in the distance, and they could feel the hairs on the back of their necks standing up. Suddenly, they saw the wolf-like creature standing in front of them. Its eyes glowed with a sinister light, and it let out a bone-chilling howl. The hunters tried to capture the creature, but it was too fast and too strong. They chased it deeper into the forest, but the creature seemed to vanish into thin air. The hunters were left standing there, alone in the dark forest, unsure of what to do next. The villagers waited anxiously for news, but none came. Days turned into weeks, and still, there was no sign of the hunters. The village elders gathered again, and they decided to send out another group of hunters to find the missing men. This time, the hunters found something even more terrifying than the creature they had been hunting. They found the bodies of their comrades, torn apart and scattered across the forest floor. It was clear that the cursed forest spirit had exacted its revenge on those who dared to try and capture it. The villagers were shaken to their core. They knew they could no longer ignore the danger that lurked in the forest. They decided to erect a barrier around the village, to keep the cursed forest spirit out. But even with the barrier in place, they could still hear the howling of the wolf, reminding them that it was still out there, waiting for its next victim.